Be me, 36 years old, night shift archivist for the City Municipal Library. Sub-basement level 3. It is always 68 degrees Fahrenheit down here. The humidity is kept at exactly 40%. No windows, no natural light, just the hum of the industrial HVAC unit and the buzzing of fluorescent tubes. My entire world is concrete and steel shelving. I have been working here for 12 years. Most people don't know this floor exists. It holds zoning permits from the 1950s, tax records from defunct businesses, blueprints of buildings that were demolished decades ago. Nobody ever asks for these files. My job is to ensure they exist, just in case. Clock in at 21 o'clock. The air smells like old dust and acidic paper. I love this smell. It smells like order. Walk to my desk. It is a metal tanker desk from the 1970s. Heavy, indestructible, painted a dull olive green. Boot up the terminal. Green text on a black screen. The cursor blinks. Blink, blink, blink. This is the only rhythm I need. Open my thermos. Black coffee. Bitter, hot. Take a sip. The steam fogs up my glasses. Wipe them on my shirt. Begin the nightly audit. Row 4, Section B. Check the integrity of the boxes. Check for silverfish. Check for mold. Move down the aisle. My footsteps echo on the polished concrete. Click, click, click. It is perfectly silent otherwise. Just me and the ghosts of bureaucracy. I prefer it this way. People are messy. People are loud. Files stay where you put them. Files don't ask you how your weekend was. Files don't look at you with pity because you eat lunch alone. 23 o'clock hours. I am in row 12. Deep in the 1968 sanitation logs. Hear a sound. The service elevator. The gears grind. A hydraulic hiss. The doors slide open. I freeze. Nobody comes down here at night. Nobody. A cart rolls out. The wheels squeak. Squeak, squeak. A woman follows it. She is wearing a gray jumpsuit. Maintenance stitched on the pocket. She looks about my age, maybe older, hair pulled back in a messy bun. Looking tired. She has headphones in, wired ones, plugged into an old iPod. She doesn't see me in the shadows of row 12. She starts mopping the main corridor. Slap, swish, slap, swish. The rhythm is uneven. It disturbs the air. It disturbs my silence. I stay hidden until she turns the corner. I do not want to interact. I do not want to explain why I am standing in the dark, holding a box of sanitation logs. She leaves after 20 minutes. The elevator closes. Silence returns. But the floor is wet. It smells like lemon cleaner now. Artificial lemon. It masks the smell of the old paper. I frown. Go back to my desk. Note in the logbook. Janitorial staff present at 23 o'clock. Disruption to atmospheric baseline. Next night. 23 o'clock hours. The elevator dings again. I am at my desk this time. She walks out. Same jumpsuit, same cart, same squeaky wheel. She sees me. She stops. Takes one earbud out. Looks surprised. Oh, didn't know anyone was down here. Her voice is raspy, like she hasn't spoken in hours. I adjust my glasses. I work here. At night? Yes. Okay. She puts the earbud back in, starts mopping. I watch her for a moment. She misses a spot near the water cooler. I want to tell her. I don't. Turn back to my screen. Type. Try to ignore the squeaking wheel. Squeak! Squeak! It is incredibly annoying. It is offbeat. 23:20. She leaves. The silence rushes back in, but I can still hear the phantom squeak in my head. A week passes. Every night at 23 o'clock, like clockwork. She comes down, she mops, she empties the single trash can next to my desk. It usually just contains one coffee filter and a sandwich wrapper. She never speaks to me again, just nods. I nod back. A stiff, sharp nod. Professional. Distant. I learn her routine. She starts at the elevator, works her way to the back wall, loops around the pillars, ends at my desk, takes the trash, leaves. Exactly 22 minutes. I time it. One night, the squeaking is worse. It is piercing. Metal on metal. I can't focus on the 1972 zoning variance reports. I stand up, walk to the supply closet, grab a can of WD-40, walk over to her. She stops, pulls out an earbud, looks at me. Eyes are dark brown. Tired. Yeah? I point to the wheel. It squeaks. I know. Cart's old. I have oil. She looks at the can, looks at me, steps back. Knock yourself out. I kneel down, spray the axle, give the wheel a spin. Silent. Stand up, hand her the can, keep it. She takes it, Thanks. You're welcome. Go back to my desk. Sit down. Heart rate is slightly elevated. Unnecessary social interaction. But the squeaking is gone. Worth it. The next night, 3 o'clock. Elevator dings. Silence. No squeak. Just the soft roll of rubber on concrete. She walks past my desk. Places something on the corner. A small chocolate bar. Cheap vending machine kind. She doesn't stop. Doesn't say anything. Just keeps walking. I stare at the chocolate. I don't eat sugar often. It sits there for an hour. Finally, I unwrap it. Eat it in small bites. It tastes like wax and sugar. It is the best thing I have eaten all week. Keep the wrapper. Flatten it out. Put it in the top drawer. Don't know why. 2 months pass. The routine has shifted. 21 o'clock to 23 o'clock. Work. 23 o'clock. She arrives. We nod. She cleans. I work. But I am aware of her position in the room at all times. I can tell where she is by the sound of her footsteps. Rubber soles on concrete. Scuff. Scuff. She starts humming again. I don't find it annoying anymore. It is a low, thrumming sound. Melodic. I think it's old rock music. Maybe Fleetwood Mac. Can't be sure. One night, she stops at my desk. Lean on her mop. You read all these? Gestures to the miles of boxes. I look up. I organize them. I retrieve them if needed. Who needs them? Nobody, usually. So you guard a graveyard. I blink. I suppose. Must be lonely. It's quiet. Same thing. She pushes off the desk. Continues mopping. I watch her back. It's not lonely, I say to the empty room after she leaves. But my voice sounds thin. October arrives. It rains for 3 days straight. The basement feels damper than usual. The humidity gauge reads 42%. Unacceptable. I am adjusting the dehumidifier settings. 23 o'clock. She arrives. She is soaking wet. Her hair is plastered to her face. She is shivering. Raining hard? I ask. Stupid question. Bus was late. Had to walk 3 blocks. She is shaking. Her lips are a bit blue. She grabs the mop handle. Her hands are pale. I stand up. Wait. Walk to the break area in the back. It is just a hot plate and a kettle. Make a cup of tea. Earl Grey. Bring it to her. Drink this. She looks at the cup. I'm fine. I have to finish the floor. Drink it. You are shaking. She takes the cup. Her fingers brush mine. Her skin is ice cold. Mine is warm. A static shock. We both flinch. She holds the cup with both hands. Takes a sip. Closes her eyes. God, that's good. It is Earl Grey. It's hot. That's all I care about. She leans against a shelving unit. Row 8. Tax assessments. 1990. 1994. We stand there. I am not working. She is not cleaning. The HVAC hums. I'm Elena, she says. I hesitate. Arthur. Arthur, she repeats, like she is testing the weight of it. Fits you. How so? Sounds serious, like a king. Or a librarian. I am an archivist. Right. Archivist. She smiles. Her teeth are slightly crooked. It is a nice smile. She finishes the tea, hands me the cup. Thanks, Arthur. She finishes her shift. Leaves. I wash the cup, dry it, put it back on the shelf, stare at it for a long time. The next night, I'd bring an extra mug, just in case. She doesn't ask for tea, but at 23:15, she takes a break. Sits on a step stool near my desk. I pour 2 cups. We sit. We don't talk much. She complains about the rain. I complain about the humidity variance. She listens. She actually listens. 42% is bad? She asks. It promotes mold growth on cellulose. Ah, can't have that. She sounds sincere. Or maybe she is humoring me. It doesn't matter. We drink tea for 10 minutes. Then she gets up, back to the grind. Yes, routine updated. 21:00-2:3:00. Work. 23:00-2:3:15. Cleaning. 23:15:23. 25T. 23:25. 23:40. Finish cleaning. This continues for 6 months. Winter comes. The basement gets colder. I start bringing cookies. Store-bought. Butter cookies. She likes them. She dips them in the tea. Gets crumbs on the floor. I don't mind. I sweep them up after she leaves. I never tell her. One night in February, she doesn't come. 23 o'clock passes. 23:10. 23:30. The silence is deafening. It is heavy. It presses against my eardrums. I cannot focus. I reread the same index card 10 times. Municipal sewage layout, Sector 7. The words mean nothing. I pace the aisles, row 1 to row 20. Back again. Maybe she quit. Maybe she was fired. Maybe she is sick. I feel a tightness in my chest. Is this a heart attack? Check pulse. 72 BPM. Normal. Why does the room feel so empty? It is the same room it was yesterday. 2 o'clock. Shift over. I leave. The walk to my car feels longer. Next night, 23 o'clock. Elevator dings. I hold my breath. It's a different cleaner. A man. Young. Wearing headphones. Chewing gum loudly. He mops fast. Sloppy. He doesn't look at me. Doesn't say a word. Leaves in 15 minutes. I stare at my thermos. 2 cups of tea poured. One is getting cold. Pour it down the sink. The drain gurgles. It sounds like a mockery. 3 days. 4 days. The young guy keeps coming. I don't offer him tea. I don't fix his squeaky wheel. I hate him. I don't know him, but I hate him. He is an intruder. He is not part of the algorithm. 5th day. 23 o'clock. Elevator dings. She walks out. She looks pale. Walking slower than usual. I stand up. Knocking my chair over. It clatters loudly. Echoes through the stacks. I wince. Pick it up. She smiles. Easy, Tiger. You were gone, I say. Accusatory tone. Unintentional. Flu knocked me out. Thought I was dying. She coughs. A dry hacking sound. Are you contagious? Doctor says no. Just weak. She starts to push the cart. Stops. Takes a breath. I walk over. Take the cart handle from her. Sit down. Arthur, I have to work. If I don't finish the floor, the supervisor writes me up. Sit down. I point to my chair. She looks at me, eyes wide. She sits. I take the mop. I have never mopped a floor in my life. I have watched her do it hundreds of times. Dip, ring, figure 8 pattern, start at the back. I do it. She watches me. You're doing it wrong, she says softly. The floor is becoming clean. The method is irrelevant. She laughs. It is a raspy laugh. But it sounds good. I mop the entire section. It takes me 30 minutes. I am sweating. My shirt sticks to my back. Put the mop away, empty the bucket. Wash my hands, make tea. Hand her a cup. She holds it with both hands. Looks up at me. You didn't have to do that. You are inefficient when sick. It was faster for me to do it. Lie. You're a terrible liar, Arthur. I sip my tea. Look at the wall. Don't get sick again. The replacement was subpar. I missed you too, she says. I freeze. My brain buffers. Error 404. Response, not found. I adjust my glasses. The replacement chewed gum. It was distracting. She smiles into her tea. I'll try not to die next time. Spring arrives. I find a book in the archives. An old architectural history of the city. Lots of photos. Photos of the buildings before they were torn down. I think she might like it. I leave it on her cart when she isn't looking. Put a sticky note on it. Reference material. For breaks, I watch from row 4. She finds it. Opens it. Traces a picture of the old opera house with her thumb. She looks happy. She looks up. Scans the room. Sees me peering through the gap in the shelves. I duck back. Hide. Hear her footsteps approach. Arthur. I step out, acting busy with a file folder. Yes? This is beautiful. Can I borrow it? It is city property. Technically, strictly regulated. Pause. But nobody checks the inventory down here. She beams. I'll take good care of it. See that you do. She takes it home. Returns it 2 nights later. Leaves a note inside. Page 42. My grandfather used to work in that building. Thanks. I turn to page 42. An old brick textile factory. I stare at the photo. I try to imagine her grandfather. I try to imagine her life outside this basement. It is difficult. She exists only here for me, between 23 o'clock and 23:40. But now, looking at the photo, the boundaries blur. Summer. The AC breaks. It is 85 degrees in the basement. A catastrophe. I am in a panic, running around placing fans, checking humidity levels. They are spiking. 55%, 60%. The paper will warp. The ink will bleed. I am sweating profusely. Tie undone. Sleeves rolled up. 23 o'clock. Elena arrives. She sees me frantic. AC out? Compressor failure. Maintenance won't be here until morning. The records are in danger. It's just paper, Arthur. It is history. It is the memory of the city. I yell. I never yell. Stop immediately. Look down. I apologize. Stress. She walks over, places a hand on my arm. Hey, breathe. The humidity, we can fix it. How? I have 3 fans. It is not enough. The vents, she says. What? The cross ventilation shafts. If we open the service hatches at both ends of the hall, it creates a draft, pulls the hot air out. Those hatches haven't been opened in 40 years. They are rusted shut. I have a crowbar on my cart. She grins. A mischievous grin. We grab the crowbar, go to the north wall, climb the ladder. She is strong. She jams the bar in. On 3. 1, 2, 3. We pull. Metal screeches. Rust flakes rain down on us. Bang. The hatch gives way. A rush of air. Stale, but cooler. We run to the south wall. Do the same. The draft catches. A breeze flows through the basement. Papers flutter on my desk. The temperature starts to drop. 82, 80. It's working, I say. I look at her. She has a smudge of rust on her cheek. Her hair is messy. She looks triumphant. Told you? I know this building better than the architects. We sit on the floor, exhausted, drinking warm water because the cooler is broken too. You saved the archive, I say. I saved you from a stroke. That too. She wipes her forehead. You really care about this stuff, huh? It is my job. It's more than a job. You treat these boxes like they're alive. They are the only things that don't leave. Silence. She looks at me intently. I'm not leaving, Arthur. I look at her. You leave every night at 23:40. She laughs. You know what I mean? I don't know what she means. But I feel a warmth in my chest that has nothing to do with the broken A/C. Okay, I say. Okay. 1 year anniversary of our first tea. I buy a gift. This is highly irregular. I agonized over it for weeks. What do you buy? A night cleaner. I bought her a new set of headphones. Good ones, noise canceling, wrapped in brown paper. Sit at my desk, waiting. 22:55, 23 o'clock. Elevator dings. She walks out. She is holding a small box too, wrapped in newspaper. We stop. Look at each other's hands. You first, she says. I hand her the box. It is equipment upgrade. She opens it, gasps. Arthur, these are expensive. The sonic fidelity of your previous pair was lacking. I could hear the tinny leakage from 10 feet away. She puts them on. Her eyes water slightly. Thank you. She hands me her box. Happy, whatever day this is. I open it. It is a mug, a ceramic mug, hand-painted. It is olive green, the exact shade of my desk. And on the side, painted in rough letters, Archivist. I made it, she says. Pottery class on Tuesdays. I run my thumb over the letters. The glaze is bumpy, imperfect. It is the most beautiful object in the entire basement. It is adequate, I say, voice cracking. Glad you like it, you weirdo. She puts her hand on my shoulder, squeezes, leaves her hand there for a second too long. I don't pull away. Tea? I ask. Tea, she says. We sit. I use the new mug. The tea tastes better. We sit in silence. She listens to her music on the new headphones. I file the 1998 traffic violation reports. Her foot taps to a rhythm I can't hear. My pen taps to the rhythm of her foot. We are synchronized. The basement is cold. The lights are buzzing. The dust is settling. But for the first time in 12 years, the silence isn't empty. It's full. I look at her. She catches my eye, smiles, goes back to her music. I look at the logbook. Right entry for the night. 23:45. Environmental systems nominal. Pest control negative. Personnel status optimal. Close the book. Take a sip from the green mug. Life is good.